Call Smith & Hassler, 1-800-WIN-WIN-1.
Watch ABC 13 Eyewitness News at 9 on CW 39 every night. And now, it's time for Football Saturday on CW 39 Houston.
Welcome to Football Saturday. I'm Giselle Strong. Barry Lamanek is right here, and Jerome Solomon is right there. Yes, we put baby in a corner. We have another packed show for you, and let's not waste any time and get to it. Why the rush? It's panic time in Texas. Yes, Barry.
What?
Panic time. Last week was one of the worst weeks in Texas football history. Hear me out. Everybody lost. And I'm talking everybody. The Texas Longhorns came up short in Dallas, losing to Oklahoma on a last-minute touchdown that was so heartbreaking to watch. The Texans lost to the Falcons, which another heartbreak I could not bear to see. And the 49ers absolutely embarrassed the Cowboys. And Iowa State beat TCU, followed by Baylor losing by 25 points at home in Waco. Texas Tech is the only major team from the Lone Star State that won a football game last week. Why? Not because they were very good. It's because they stayed in state and played against Baylor. The only other Texas team that did not lose was U of H because the Cougars were on a bye week.
Thank goodness.
Jerome, what in the world is going on?
I'm embarrassed to be from Texas. That's why I'm not there right now. I had to get out of that state with all you losers. It was...
Loser?
Not you losers. You didn't play. You're not on the team. But no, it was a rough week for Texas football, and those things happen. But man, couple of those wins, like the Texans lost in the last second, and the Longhorns lost late in the game, and then there were some blowouts. I mean, it was just one of those. And you didn't even mention A&M losing at home to Alabama.
Did you? I thought I was just sitting there. I was being so quiet. I was like, we got away with it. We're not going to mention the Aggies. Dadgummit, Jerome. Come on.
Hey, don't blame Giselle because she didn't write that part in there. It's not her fault.
I was trying to, bear your feelings.
Yeah. It really was a bad weekend for Texas football. But, I mean, in general, if you look at two of I think the games that people care about the most, which was the UT-Oklahoma game, I don't know that I feel terribly sorry for UT at this point. They still have a chance. They're still in it. And that's the beauty of the schedule that they're playing and being in the Big 12 this year. They can run the table and beat OU in the Big 12 Conference Championship and maybe eke back into the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, they could definitely get back into the playoffs if they do that. The problem is they knew Oklahoma was going to show up and put up a fight. I mean, after they blanked them last year, 49-0, the Longhorns had to know the Sooners weren't going to lay down. They were going to come in riled up. And Texas just didn't show up ready to play. Turned the ball over a couple times early. And that would be disconcerting for me that in this big of a game, in this type of situation where if Texas won, they could have argued that they were the #1 team in the country.
Yeah.
So, you get to bounce back from that. You get to show that, you're not going to let that loss affect you. Mac Brown used to always say, don't let that OU loss, because he lost it 5 years in a row, don't let that loss beat you twice. So, what you do going forward is more important than that one, because that one is over now. But across the board, though, the Dallas Cowboys, they've lost to 49ers a couple of times in the playoffs recently. They knew this game was important to them for their psyche, and they didn't show up. We're going to talk about Dak Prescott a little bit later on in the show. But, man, I mean, if you're just a football fan in the state of Texas, it's a state of disarray right now.
And the crazy thing is it was what was a strength a week ago for all of these teams. The quarterback position seems to be the problem that they all suffered from this past week with Ewers and Prescott and heck, even the Texans loss. You can talk about C.J. Stroud's inability to move the ball in some cases. Obviously, the defense had a role in the loss as well, but most of these teams had a plus at quarterback going into this weekend, and it just didn't work out.
Now it's time for the Cadillac to Your Door Coach Speak, brought to you by Big Star Cadillac. For that, we go to Miami, where the Hurricanes had a win over Georgia Tech locked down. All he had to do was snap the ball, take a knee, and the game was over. It is called the victory formation for a reason. Instead, Miami ran the ball and fumbled it. Georgia Tech recovered and scored the game-winning touchdown with 1 second to play. That had to hurt. Well, at least Miami head coach Mario Cristobal took full ownership for his boneheaded decision.
Here's Chaney, the straight ahead, tackled, and the ball popped out.
You got to read the clock. Read the card. To me,
Georgia Tech has it with 26 seconds left. Pocket, flush to his right with 6, 5, gonna loop it downfield, and ball is caught! Touchdown, Georgia!
Obviously, it's a tough one on Saturday. A really tough one. Defense played really well. The game was a little bit out of sorts offensively, but the team battled really hard and gave us an opportunity to win. And as I say, that made the wrong call. Take full ownership and not taking the knee and giving them the opportunity to have a couple of extra plays and preventing us from scoring the win. So our guys showed up, both coaches and players showed up with a tremendous attitude, which is not surprising, to get right back to work and go get better, and all focused on improvement and getting ready for our opportunity this weekend and looking forward to getting after it again.
There is still plenty to come here on Football Saturday. Up next is our Fan of the Week. It's an oldie but a goodie from a wild Louisville fan. We have a couple hard hits that hurt. And we also have a low blow that will hurt all the fellas. And dinosaurs. Wait, excuse me, dinosaurs? I can't wait to see what that's all about. And who's better, C.J. Stroud or Dak Prescott? We'll debate. And later, Barry, who used to be a rapper, I can't even say that without laughing, Barry, who used to be a rapper, will critique a young Deion Sanders old school rap game. All that and more coming up on Football Saturday.
You're watching Football Saturday on CW39 Houston.
Upgrade your luxury at Big Star Cadillac. Choose the 2024 XT4 Luxury for only $499 a month, the 2024 XT5 Luxury for just $539 a month, or the new 2024 XT6 Luxury with third row standard for only $599 a month, all for 39-month lease. Enjoy a new level of luxury with just $1 down. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
At Kroger, the proven quality of Kroger brand products will make you feel like you're winning. And at lower than low prices, you'll save at checkout too. Kroger brand products, guaranteed you'll love the taste, or we'll give you your money back. Now that's winning. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Get a shake with your points and some fries on the side with your points. You get more with every order. Woo! Get a Whataburger or a Patty Melt or some breakfast with the points. You get more with every order. Get a biscuit or a brownie, but no matter what you pick, you get more. Like your favorite Whataburger or whatever, 'cause it all gives you more with Whataburger Rewards.
Go home with HBCU Go this homecoming season for the vibes, the culture, the fans, and the best matchups of the season. Texas Southern takes on Bethune-Cookman today at 2. Brought to you by these fine sponsors.
A very quiet weather start to our new week, but we have another front we're tracking, and this one could bring some thunderstorms. Your forecast Monday morning on No Wait Weather and Traffic.
No Wait Weather and Traffic, Monday 5:30 to 9:30 on CW39 Houston. You're watching Football Saturday on CW39 Houston.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Wild and crazy college football fans are everywhere, but there seems to be more of them in the South. In honor of Louisville's upset over Notre Dame last week, we take you back to 2014. The last time the Cardinals surprised the Fighting Irish. And back then, they were clearly inspired by this guy who was not impressed with Notre Dame's fancy books and education.
Education and books. Right. I'll tell you what, you want to learn something? You want to learn something Irish? I'll teach you something about culture. I'll teach you something about America. Because it ain't about the Irish. Because we're the U.S. of A. And we're the Tords. And we're the best team in the country.
City.
I love it. First of all, I want to apologize for my cousin, Sean. He has too much to drink and gets a little passionate about America. That was
10 years, and I'm still cracking up every time I see this guy. And I assume he was just maybe in character, but he was clearly mocking one of his family. Or do you think it was real? That's
oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. How many people do you know like that? I know several. Their family and friends. And yeah, I don't. My favorite part was that he was like, "You Irish, this is America." Like there's no Irish Americans. That was outstanding.
Exactly.
The better part to me was, well, you got all your books and education. Do they not have books at the University of Louisville?
I'm going to learn you something. That's when you realize you're not going to learn anything.
Right. Okay, time for win, lose, or nah. And we start with one that is obviously a nah. I feel like I should just sit this one out. The announcer here says that the pass was incomplete, but the play was far from over when the ball hit the ground. Take it away, fellas.
No, I'm not taking this.
This one, boy, that one's really got to sting a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. Listen, if this man wasn't in choir, he could definitely sign up and sing tenor or any of those. And that was,
I love how there's footage of him falling down.
First person.
Well, that's from his camera, the poor guy.
Yeah.
I can't watch.
There's nothing worse than ball-on-ball crime.
Oh.
That is the worst.
Why do you find this so funny, Giselle? That's not funny.
Why are you laughing at this?
I think it's funny, guys.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you do.
Come on.
Well, I tell you what, from defending your boys to defending your players, this hit right here isn't even fair. The quarterback is not supposed to be tackled by a referee, an umpire, no less. Shit! Look at that shoulder shimmy right there. Boy, somebody sign that man up.
And the old man was proud of himself, too. Look at him.
I love it. Look, you know
I never played college football, but I'm playing today.
He's like, not on my field.
Man, you know film study is going to be awful when he tries to explain, how did you go down to an 87-year-old umpire's shoulder, bro? Like, we can't have that on this team. Well, I tell you what, you do want on a team, you want a tough punter, and none tougher than this right here. Just when you think you got your moment of glory as a punter and you're going to do the thing, he's like, I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this.
Ouch.
Now, the sad thing is, this hit was so bad, he decided to quit football right there. You can't see it, but he's actually quitting football while laying on the ground. Nah, like, the scariest part of this, look at his face mask.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, kickers aren't used to all that contact.
Sport, people.
That looked like the first guy's teeth. The guy that didn't like books. His face mask and his teeth matched.
Hey, at least he got hit high, okay, as opposed to the one earlier with the low blow.
That's true.
Okay, enough with all of this violence and hard hits. Let's go into something more positive and uplifting, such as the Iowa State band, where they were all dressed as Raptors. How adorable is this? See, they deserve to win over TCU just off of their band alone. I mean, what
This
a
is why we
crowd.
have Giselle on the show, because she wants to bring in all this cuteness.
I mean, come on. I love football, but you just have to have a nice little refreshing break.
Wait, were they doing the electric slide? That takes this to a whole different level.
They're frying themselves if it's the electric slide on some Raptors.
I love it.
Good stuff from the Iowa State band, no doubt.
And now it's time for the Velvet Hammer, brought to you by the Bonner Law Firm and Vic Bonner, your personal injury attorney. This is the segment where smooth and velvety is what it's all about. That's why I'm here. Oh, no. And there are not many out there who are smoother than former Oregon State wide receiver Ramel Dockery. Dockery is now a receivers coach, and he creates viral videos of spectacular catches. Check it out.
C.J. Stroud, who do you have? Barry and Jerome will debate that next. And in Lowe's and Heisman, Barry talks old school rap. Did I mention Barry used to be a rapper? I mean, seriously, he was in a group. What was your stage name, Barry? We'll be right back.
You're watching Football Saturday on CW 39 Houston.
Are you recovering from a serious accident? My name is Vic Bonner, and I've been practicing law for over 35 years. My main areas of concentration have been and continue to be auto accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, and any accident where someone is badly hurt. Consultation is free. If there's no recovery, no fee. Give us a call. We can assist you.
Schedule a consultation today at 832-433-6565.
Upgrade your luxury at Big Star Cadillac. Drive the 2024 CT4 Luxury for only $449 a month, or the 2024 CT5 Luxury for just $499 a month, both for 39-month lease. Enjoy a new level of luxury with just $1 down. Only at Houston's Cadillac to your door dealer. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
Dr. Adriana Wells, board-certified periodontist at Dental Specialists and Implant Center, will revitalize your smile with a spa-like experience with cutting-edge technology and a compassionate approach. Our patients rave about services for dental implants, the natural, almost painless tooth replacement technique, and for gum disease management that will leave you with fresh breath so you can kiss, eat, and feel better. Call us today. You can trust our office to improve your smile from the inside out.
Tuesday, only on the CW.
You want to know the secret to good coaching? Touchdown! Unbelievable! Get good players.
Inside the NFL breaks down the week's action.
He might have played his best game as a pro.
Like no one else in the game.
I still don't know what happened. Holy moly! That's crazy. Are you
Inside the NFL, this Tuesday at 8/7 Central, only on the CW.
And now, back to Football Saturday on CW 39 Houston.
Now it's time for the Fresh Take, brought to you by Kroger. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Welcome back to Football Saturday. The Dallas Cowboys have Super Bowl aspirations. But after their blowout loss in San Francisco, Cowboys Nation is in a panic. Owner Jerry Jones says Dak Prescott is absolutely the right quarterback for the Cowboys. Take a listen.
Dak Prescott is a quarterback that can get us to the Super Bowl, and that's the way that's going to be. We have other quarterbacks on that roster, and players that certainly, if something should happen to Dak, but I want to be real clear, Dak's very capable of making this team be where we want it to go.
The Texans, with a rookie head coach and rookie starting quarterback, are just trying to get respectability. My question is, who is better, Dak Prescott or C.J. Stroud? What do you think, Barry?
Right now, it's obviously Dak Prescott. But you see signs that C.J. Stroud could be the man long term. And Dak, is it the same Dak we saw a few years ago when he was putting up ridiculous numbers and not turning over the ball?
Right. I don't really think so.
What?
He still has a long arm, but Dak isn't the same Dak as he used to be a few years ago. Like, we have to face the music here.
Hold on a second. I just heard Dak turned the ball over again just now.
Yeah.
That's why we were talking. It happens all the time. His middle name is Apple Turnover. C.J. Stroud has not turned the ball over yet in his first 5 NFL games.
Precisely.
He is already better than Dak Prescott.
I cannot believe you would sit here and say this foolishness to the people, the good people of Houston, Texas. Are you kidding me? The dude, C.J. Stroud has played 5 games. We still don't even know what he is. We don't even know if he's going to be good long term. We know what Dak is, and it's better than C.J. Stroud right now.
Give the kid a chance. He already surpassed Dak Prescott's
I didn't know we were going to be debating this. I was waiting to debate whether Barry should be a rapper or not. I didn't know we were going to actually discuss that.
That's the last time I let you listen to my mixtape.
You have one of those?
What's the rap name, Barry?
Boom Boom. I rapped under the name Boom Boom. Yeah, that's
2 separate words.
Okay.
Boom,
So
boom.
you guys can choose
Jerome
to
loves
listen
this
to
so much.
The Houston Chronicle columnists decide whether C.J. Stroud or Dak Prescott is better, or you can listen to Boom Boom.
And that's a boom.
But on a serious note, though, yeah, Stroud is off to a great start. He's already set an NFL record, and this is every quarterback who's ever played in the NFL.
Yeah.
100 years of the NFL, no one has thrown as many passes as he has to start his career without an interception. And, hold on.
That part.
Dak Prescott just threw another one.
I knew it. And by the way, Jerome has seen all 100 years of NFL play, so that's how he knows this. That's how old he is.
You look great, Jerome. Way to go.
Here's the thing about Stroud. I'm not saying Stroud won't be great. The question was, right now, you're taking C.J. Stroud over Dak Prescott right now?
I would do it. I would do the gamble. I would definitely go for it. I would go for it.
I'm so sick of this. I could have been a rapper. Anyways, hey, welcome to Lowe's and Heisman. Each week, I try to bring you guys something great or hysterical or sad from the world of college football. And this week, you know, I have to admit, I've been bought into Deion Sanders since he got to Colorado and impressed the entire nation with a win over TCU. And then the following video hit my feed.
You should know my name, but if you don't, then I'm not to blame. I got real class speed with moves to spam. You throw it my way, you know I'll be there. You see, I played my best when the game's on the line. I guess why they call me prime time. Some call me cocky, and I know that. But this I got to do the Seminole. Clap your hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, and Omega Moon.
Oh my God.
Now see, look, I don't know who came up with the idea that Deion Sanders was Lamar from Revenge of the Nerds, but I'm here for it. I'm telling you right now, you thought Boom Boom was bad? Man, what? Pass that down. That was terrible, Deion Sanders. I'm out. I don't believe in you no more. I don't believe in Colorado, and it's a good thing you make money coaching, because you and I would be broke as rappers.
Next week on Football Saturday, Barry Lemonak performing live.
Nope.
We're not quite done. Our Pick Six segment is up next, so stick around.
You're watching Football Saturday on CW39 Houston.
Upgrade your luxury at Big Star Cadillac. Choose the 2024 XT4 Luxury for only $499 a month, the 2024 XT5 Luxury for just $539 a month, or the new 2024 XT6 Luxury with third row standard for only $599 a month, all for 39-month lease. Enjoy a new level of luxury with just $1 down. Gulf Freeway just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
At Kroger, the proven quality of Kroger brand products will make you feel like you're winning. And at lower than low prices, you'll save at checkout too. Kroger brand products, guaranteed you'll love the taste, or we'll give you your money back. Now that's winning. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The excitement, the emotion,
sensational stories, unrivaled coverage, this is H-Town High School Sports with Todd Freed.
Tonight at 10 on CW39 Houston.
Today, ACC football on the CW continues.
Watch out, because I'm going to go big.
Fresh off their thrilling victory over Notre Dame, Jawar Jordan leads number 14 Louisville and the high-flying Cardinals on the road to Pitt, where they look to stay undefeated against the upset-minded Panthers. It's time to go big or go home. Number 14 Louisville versus Pitt, today at 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific on the CW.
Fall Saturday on CW39 Houston.
Welcome back. Here are our pick six, and starting off is going to be Jerome.
All right. My first one, I'm going to take North Carolina over Miami. North Carolina's unbeaten, and Miami, they don't even know how to take a knee. So that's easy money there, I would think. Cristobal, he embarrassed himself last week, and I don't think they'll bounce back from that. And in my second one, I'll take Tennessee at home over Texas A&M. The Aggies put up a fight against Alabama, but on the road, I got Josh Heupel and Tennessee pulling it off.
A lot of hate.
I couldn't agree more. I also am taking Tennessee over A&M. They fought against Bama, but, you know, they came up short. So I'm going to go for the other team for that. And with that, I'm also going to go with USC over Notre Dame. Ooh. Notre Dame lost real big and real hard to Louisville, and I just think USC has a better quarterback.
Well, you're both haters, and that's okay. I hope U of H loses, and Jerome, I would hope you lose your hair. But, hey, I'll take Louisville minus 7.5 at Pitt in our CW game of the week coming up at 5:30 today. And also, I'll take Washington minus 3 at home versus Oregon. Washington with one of, if not the best, offenses in the country. If you can stomach Pac-12 football, watch this game. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So it's that kind of show now where at the top of the show I'm getting low blows from Giselle, and now I got to take high blows from Barry?
Oh,
is that what we're doing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just stated a fact. That was just a fact. Are we not telling the truth on this show? Is that what you're telling me?
Boom, boom. 2 words.
You know what? He was a backup dancer for me. Yeah, we had Bald and... Love you, Jerome.
That's enough.
Yeah, we're going to cut this down. Cut it out. Shame.
Yeah, see you next week.
All right, sorry, guys. Y'all are having a lot of fun. My bad, my apologies. I don't want them to go. Keep watching us. Alrighty. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show, and we can't wait to see you back here again next week. Of course, with yours truly, Barry and Jerome, who will actually be here in studio and not in a box. Bye.